There'll be good conversation, good food, good coffee, and probably some good riding after. We'll see. Jim's got some other commitments for today, but he might have a little bit of time, and I will ride anyway. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I've been contemplating taking a ride on a 2019 Goldwing. I've got some things to say about that, I think, but I won't say anything until I ride it. That's the only fair thing to do. And I could be all wet in terms of what I'm thinking about that new Goldwing. We'll see. Should be interesting. Or maybe not. After all, it's me talking about it. So it might not be interesting at all. I do have to say, if you would, please subscribe. Click the notification bell so you know when I post a video. I'm pretty regular, Wednesdays and Fridays. Sometimes a Wednesday gets pushed till Thursday like it did this week, and there's no other reason for it than I screwed up and I had to reload something. Beautiful morning here in Manchester, New Hampshire. I forget what the temperature was. I think it's the low 60s. I wouldn't swear to that. I know when I got up this morning it was 57 degrees at 5 o'clock this morning, which is a big improvement over the 41 that it was most days last week. We've got fall on the way, and shortly after that, they will hit winter, and sometimes we don't have much of a fall. We just go directly into winter. We'll see what happens this year. I'm getting ahead of this guy. He's kind of pushing me here, and I have to get over here. So he's just going to have to relent. Give up. Succumb to the power of the Goldwing. What can we talk about this morning? I hate to waste a ride without talking about something for a moto vlog. I'm finding that putting out two videos a week is a task. It's a labor of love, but it's still a task. It requires some time. The Moto noise videos, I got that down to pretty much of a science. So anyway, those videos are, as I said, fairly uncomplicated. They're easy to do. They're a little bit time-consuming, but as I said, it's a labor of love, and I'm putting it out there as I intended for people who are not able to ride for whatever reason, or people who are planning. I want to give a shout-out to Michelle. I think that's the way you say it. It's M-E-C-H-E-L. Michelle, she's a viewer of mine, was kind enough to send me a comment on the $1 Million Highway video that I put out there, and she said that they were beautiful views and that she was planning on doing that trip herself. I think it was last week or this coming week. Michelle, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Have a great ride. And you know what? That is exactly what it was intended for, those moto noise. People who can't ride for whatever reason, and people who are planning a trip, you kind of wanted to look at the lay of the land before they committed. That's what I did on my 2018 trip with Carl. I was on YouTube constantly looking up the roads we had decided we wanted to ride, and the YouTube videos were very helpful to me. I'm happy to put those out there so other people could use them. Excuse me. You know what? I also wanted to give a shout-out to another viewer named Christopher Smith. Chris, what's up, man? I'm heading down for breakfast, and I'm thinking about you because I watched some of your videos yesterday. Do a really nice job. Guys, check out his videos. He's the real deal. He's a rider, man. He's a rider, and that's good enough for me. I don't care what you ride. Like Chris Caliente says, I don't care what you ride. I'm with you. I don't care if you ride a 50cc Chinese scooter. I'm with you. And I'll ride with you. So, Chris, props, man. And listen, you know, when I said if I came down to Kentucky, could I ride with you? And you said, sure thing. I'm coming. I don't know when, but you can count on me being there. I loved your state last week. I explored it quite a bit. I explored it on my trip back from Utah when I went through. Well, I shouldn't say explored it, but I rode your highways. Your highways are beautiful. Your state is beautiful. I'm going down there to ride it at some point. I'm hoping in October, but I've got some logistics that I've got to take care of, and I don't know if I can. My intent is to get down there in October and ride those roads. I drove them last week with Sharon in the car, and they were just spectacular. So I really have to make a trip down there and ride the roads. So, Chris, again, don't be surprised if you get a text, or I shouldn't say a text, but a comment that says, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, Chris. That'll be up to you to show me around Kentucky a little bit, your favorite places. Listen, I would like to do that around the country. I would like to go and visit I've had this idea. I'd love to go visit other YouTubers and ask them the questions that we as viewers want answers to. And I know that YouTubers will occasionally, I know Mike's done it, he's talked a little bit about his history, and Chris Caliente, but I've got questions. I've still got questions. And I've got this thing that I would like to kind of go around and talk to YouTubers, find out what drives them to ride motorcycles, and on the way, talk to a lot of other motorcycle people. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Over and out.